Wow, live from Long Island, from your alternate universe where we talk about love, death, and taxes, and not about democracy, fascism, and crazy people. It's Love, Death, and Taxes. My lovely, lovely co host. Oh, no, it's not over there. She's over here. Agnes, the amazing Agnes, A for Agnes, amazing Agnes Amazano, an author, what? Podcaster, uh, all the accolades. I'm telling you, I sound like I'm a little bit drunk, but I'm not. I'm just delirious from all of the crazy that's happening in our world.
Yes.
Hi, Agnes, how are you doing?
You were saying freedom of speech, what? So,
Your relationship coach,
yes.
your your absolutely amazing wedding wedding
Okay.
officiant. If you're looking for that, um, we we are looking forward to that book that you're coming up with.
Very soon.
That
Yes.
should be absolutely amazing. But just so you know, you can get a little taste of what we're already doing because we've already put out. Is it here? Do I have it? We've already put out. So you think you're ready to get married in both English and how do you say it? Polska? How do you say it,
Polish,
Agnes?
Polish, Polish. Let's just stick with Polish.
You're like don't mangle it like that, right?
Yeah.
But today, we're going to talk about something absolutely amazing that you boomers know nothing about because we got the Rizz that and the lingo so that if you're on the apps and the apps are hurting you, you can be able to figure out what's happening. And specifically, what I'm talking about here is the new language of love, a language of modern love. Do you think you know what they're saying? Do you think you can dance? Do
No,
you think?
I have to tell you that we're showing our age because certain things when someone used the terminology, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking? Yeah, there are a few different
What are you talking about?
words that you had on here that I didn't know, and I'm in the zeitgeist. The zeitgeist meaning okay. So for some of you people may not know that word. Um, the zeitgeist meaning the thing that is popular out right now, the social media, the trending words, the stuff that is people are talking about on a regular basis. That I'm out here seeing it, and still some of these things I may have an inkling of what they meant, but not a complete understanding. Let's talk about the new language of love. Agnes.
Yes. The first, actually, this one I was kind of familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost, which is the suddenly cutting off communication with a partner, offering no explanation.
Yeah.
One day you're exchanging texts and making plans, and the next day bringing only silence. The
Wow.
person disappears like a ghost.
Yeah.
And of course, levels of other individuals confused, hurt, without closure. Well, the first thing, if that would have happened to me, I'll be worried. What happened
Yeah.
to that person? Are they sick? Are they in a hospital? I'm running
The
with
dead.
chicken soup to their person's place. My different generation. Or calling Uber Eats and sending chicken soup, or are you okay? Me- Meanwhile, the person has no intentions of talking to you,
Talking
which
to you.
is not. not fair because you are causing additional unnecessary stress and hurt
Yeah.
to your partner or ex-partner to be.
Yeah.
You just have be a real person, have guts, and if at least send a text, something. you know
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
generation didn't break up over text. It had to be
No.
real face to face.
I
But
mean, you could ghost a person, but it usually meant you ran away to another country or another state at least. But
yes,
yeah, ghosting. I want you to think about the even possibility of doing that and how you do that. Especially if you're in a place like New York, where you can like run up on a person that you've ghosted, and I'm sure it's happened, right? That you're doing this, and then you show up, and this person sees you. Is like, what happened? You just stopped talking. But it's very regular now, right? That's a very common one now. People are doing that on a regular basis. How antisocial do you have to be? And I sort of kind of understand why some people would do it if they feel as though that person is way like if you have major problems with that person. So say the person is committing crimes and you saw them committing crimes and you just decide I'm not gonna. I kind of understand that. But even so, our generation would have written a text that says, "Hey, you know what? You and I think we're in different places, and it's me. It's not you." That
you
at the
deserve
same.
better. You deserve so much better than me. So yeah, I'm bad for you. I'm really bad for you. I gotta go.
I'm horrible at being a
Yeah,
lookout. I can't do this getaway driver thing. I suck at that.
yeah.
So you have to
Good
find.
luck to you with your new plans and your new venture. Yes, wish you all the best. And I'm
Oh,
going right over there now. But we still would address it. That's the whole
yeah,
point. We would
yeah,
address it. Yes.
yeah. It's I think that is a there's something wrong with you if you just do that to people. And by the way, people are also doing it not just in relationships, but they're also doing it in business. So employees are doing it to people who they've decided, oh, I'm not going to work with that guy. So I'm just going to stop texting them. I'm going to stop emailing. And they ghost their possible employers. And then so when it's time for them to try to get back in that firm, it's not a million firms out here. Sometimes you may have to go back to some place and you'll get caught. That's not cool. That's not cool
Yeah.
at all.
I've
All right.
I've been faced with that. And next one. This one I have to tell you, first time I heard that word, I had to write it down
Okay.
because I knew I'm not gonna remember. And few of my friends did the same thing. Situationship.
The
A
situation shit.
situationship is it's a romantic relationship that
Hmm.
exists in a gray area. It often lacks clear labels or commitment. We are more than friends with benefits, but not quite an official couple.
Uh-huh.
Often defines the dynamics just as both people actively avoid conversations about the future of the relationship.
Okay.
Both, of course, feel insecure and uncertain. Um,
Okay.
Once I had this described as okay, oh, no, 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 he's not her boyfriend. He just moved in with her because he was homeless.
Oh.
So yeah, so he decided to move in with that girl. So now he's got more than friendship with benefits because she takes care of
Oh.
him. But so this is situationship because he has nothing else to do.
Oh. So that's
Although
not really her boyfriend. It's just a roommate with benefits, basically. Uh,
more
uh,
than because he tells her that he has feelings for her, it's a romantic relationship, but it's just simply because he has no place to go.
Yeah, he's doing it for room and board. We call that hoeing where I am from. I don't know.
That's no longer terminology used by people, by young people. Is the situationship. You have nothing else to
Situation.
do with yourself, or you have no one else to do with. So you just, and you've been thrown out by your other roommates or your
Okay.
parents. You're not working right now. You're not contributing. You're growing as man for 40 years old. So you have to pay the rent. He doesn't want to, and I don't know. I'm just going with the story. So
I didn't know it was that specific. I thought a situationship was just an undefined, ethereal relationship or a situation with that might have more danger in it. So, for example, if you're dating a married guy, I would think of that as situationship, even though you're dating him and it's weird.
oh, hold
But
on. That's what? No, no, that's different. What? That's
that's
cheating.
it's, I'm saying though, you could be in a situationship and be cheating though, right? Because say you have one person and you're polyamorous, is that what they call it? And you have a bunch of other people who you are also with at the same time, which is technically cheating, but no, it's just being open. What?
No, when everyone agrees there is no cheating, but that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the boring relationships involving two people. You know,
Okay.
we can do another show about that.
Well, that is different.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we're talking about a boring relationship involving two people. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We got to get
So,
some more research before we talk about those other things. All right. So, situationship, what's next?
breadcrumbing. That's a that's something new I never heard about before. Involves spending sporadic, non-committal messages. Flirtatious text keeps someone interested without
Mm,
any real intention of a relationship. For
bread.
example, a breadcrumber feeds you just enough attention to keep you hooked. This might be a random text, social media like a big, oh, we should hang out soon. I guess, giving you a small crumbs of false hope that
Wow.
keeping you
You know
on the
what's
hook,
interesting about
just
that?
in case.
It's you're saying it as we are living in a digital world, and so that's kind of what the situation is at this point. Or I don't really want to use the word situation there, but well, breadcrumbing, just giving you enough so that you keep following them. Basically, some Hansel and Gretel 2025 business. But when you're building a website, the little links that are down at the bottom, or like you'll say, if you like this, then you also like this, that is technically what we refer to in the digital thing as breadcrumbing. So that's very interesting that someone is using it as a way to keep stringing people on, because that's what you do in the bit in the website. That's what you want. You want to keep stringing people on, keeping them on the page for as long as
Yeah.
possible. Very interesting.
I can see that
Breadcrumbing.
happening that, let's say, if one relationship is having problems, but you see someone being interested in you, you don't want to get involved with that person right away because you still have unresolved issues. You don't know where your relationship will go, if
Mhm.
it's going to crumble or you're going to survive, right? But just in case, because you see that person is still interested in you. So you know what, don't go anywhere. I'll see where this goes. So I might need you. So let's see, so that's the way I see it. Quite interesting. Yeah. Wow. Uh, that's actually hmm, yeah. That's not quite another. We have another
Yeah,
word for that, but
that
it's
sounds like
very similar to that.
benching. Yeah, the
Yeah,
other one, right?
sounds like it, but like keeping on a hook, just
Yeah,
throwing some interest that person's way.
yeah. Very
Keep you
interesting.
interested, just in case. That's the way I see it. Okay, next one, love bombing. That's a new to me as well.
Okay, that I'm
Manipulative
familiar with.
tactic.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
heard about that one before?
Yes, I've heard about that one before, and I do know it's kind of like one of those things where, you know, what's become one of the things that people say over and over and over again is this person is a narcissist. And one of the things that they say that narcissists do is they do a lot of love bombing. They actually go and give you a lot of love, give you a lot of attention, and then they withdraw it. So now you're chasing them back, and then they can have their way with you or whatever it is they expect you to do. But I've heard love bombing before. Is about what you've heard the same thing?
Yeah, like I said, this is a new term for me. Like I'm really feeling my age right now. The declaring undying love after a few dates. I experienced something like that when I was 25 years old. Very lovely guy. Oh my goodness, very nice. But after a few dates, it was like, I want to marry you. I'm gonna do this. It's like, okay, stay away
It's a
from
little
me.
intense, bro. That's a lot.
I felt like he was a little unhinged. That's the way it was to me. And I ran the other way very quickly because it was way too soon, way too much. Or if you marry me, I'll buy you a Ferrari. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Why? Not like, oh my God, yay. It was why? What did you do? Who the
Yeah.
hell are you that you want this
Mm.
so bad? That in
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
psyche, those kind of questions are arising. So yeah, quite dangerous. Or someone who is, I guess, mentally unstable. They want to secure you very quickly, and then yeah, that's manipulative. That's manipulative
Yeah.
tactics, definitely. All right.
Very.
Coughing season? Coughing season.
Cuffing season. I normally hear them say cuffing, like cuff or
Oh,
cuff.
okay.
What's interesting is there is a Jamaican word that's like poof. What that means, it's onomatopoeia for getting hit. Like
Mm,
poof. I'm not interested in you, or get away from me, or whatever. But I guess in that sort of makes sense, right? So
yeah.
I
Coughing
see your
season. Yeah, for fall and winter months. Also, someone
uh,
to keep you warm. I guess if you don't pay your heating bill. Fewer social opportunities. So this is refers to fall and winter months. During those months, single people often seek a partner to cough for the colder season. Fewer social opportunities, natural desire to be cozy with someone. Um, Apparently, a lot of people understands that this is just temporary relationship. Unspoken
yeah,
expiration date is when spring arrives.
yeah.
Can you imagine?
That's wild.
That's phenomena in a modern dating. So you have someone I for holidays, I guess for Thanksgiving, for Christmas, New Year's, and but that's very
Valentine's
Valentine's
Maybe
Day, yeah.
Valentine's Day
And
too.
after that
And
they
then
disappear.
after that, you get rid of them. So it's just so that you can get presents. That's what it sounds like to me.
So love bomb that person, buy them presents, and then disappear. Uh, I heard about turkey drop because
Well,
actually I heard about that. It's not on
what's
the
that?
list, but I heard about turkey drop that you are actually breaking up with someone before Thanksgiving because let's face it, winter, fall and winter, it's a very family oriented season. Um, you have a lot of family gatherings, you have a lot of different celebrations, right? So
Hmm.
if you are dating someone, you bring them around family, you have a lot of holidays, family
That's right.
gatherings, a lot of presents, a lot of parties, so you bring in that person, so that you're having that person only for good times, but hey, spring arrives, I'm flying away. So see you later, see you never, right? Then you ghost them, right? That's what
It's
happens.
wild. It's wild. This is not you're asking me like I know anything about this. I know nothing.
Yeah.
All
But
right. So, but
that's
yeah,
what I mean.
apparently.
With turkey drop, you are getting away from the person because you don't want to bring them around your family when you are not ready to be in a serious
Oh,
relationship. So
yes,
you
yes,
are
yes.
fun time. It's over for summertime, so you're leaving them alone. You're going through all the parties, seasonal parties, hoping you find someone different. I don't know. It's confusing. I'm so glad I don't have to date. All right. Next one, benching. Benching
Yeah,
a person.
benching. We started talking about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Benching is when you take that person and you basically say, Mm-mm, "I'm not interested in you right now," and then later on go with someone else. That's interesting. I
See,
mean,
that's a backup. It's a backup option. So that's what
sounds
it
like
is.
high school behavior. But yeah, it's funny. Your description says you're a player waiting on the sidelines, never fully in the game.
That's
That's crazy.
I actually I remember one guy. He couldn't he kept this girl. He was bread using today's terminology. He was
Mhm.
breadcrumbing the girl so he could
Okay.
bench her, and when his main girlfriend couldn't go to a wedding party with him, he took the girl from the bench,
Oh,
and
okay.
she was very
Okay.
very happy to attend.
All
Yeah.
right.
Oh, come on. Okay, you go take the next one because that's
This,
completely new to me. I never heard
all
that
right.
before.
So the crazy part about this is the people who use this particular language should not even be old enough to be talking about this, but they do. The Riz, right? That's what we're talking about.
Yes, that's the
Riz,
one. I never heard that before.
Riz is short for charisma. Charisma. So Riz, they just took the middle of the word and left the Riz.
Mhm.
So if you got charisma, you can just riz up the person to get stuff, to get into a relationship with them. It's basically a blanket term for you're charming, seductive, and you can get a potential part, right? And then you can like uh, this is supposed to be a positive thing, but it can also be like overdone, right? I hear my one of my kids is laughing at me, snorting and laughing at me right now. But yeah, if you got Riz,
So I
that's what it
guess
is.
a person who is love bombing would do a lot of rizzing.
Rizzing, yes, they would be super Riz. But that also might be cringe. That's the other word that they use. If there's too much Riz, then you're
That's
cringe.
great, right? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Your
Lord
love
have
bombing,
mercy.
yeah, is cringe.
Oh Lord. I said I'm so glad I don't have to date.
It's
I would
so
so
funny that
love.
they use actions, verbs to describe feelings. So technically, now cringe used to be a verb. That's something you do. Oh, that's disgusting. You cringe. But now cringe is an adverb because it describes how you would feel about something instead. So it's like an adjective, but an verb at the same time. It's very interesting.
I
So
swear, if I'll be single now on the date, I'll be calling you Ryan. What is this? What am I getting myself into? All right,
yeah,
soft
it's wild.
launching. Soft launching. Okay. A
Yeah.
new relationship. You are revealing. That's like a revealing part. Revealing a new relationship on social media. Wow. So it's like you're sending um you're sending announcement. I'm with someone new. Instead of a clear photo of new partner, you might post a picture of two coffee cup. Oh, coffee cups. Okay. Okay. So hey, I have. Oh my God! Now I am understanding. Some of my friends post to coffee cups or to wine glasses. So that's what
Uh,
it was.
it
I'm doing
sounds like
something
it's
new.
way too intricate to me. Everything has to be online. You have to post to your social. You got to post yourself. You got to post your friend. You got to da 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 da. When people come to my thing, it is so boring, and thank God it is. It's just business or whatever else. I'm not on there to tell everybody what I'm doing, where I am, and what's going on. I get the decision to do so. Um, my name is Bennett, and I ain't in it. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, it's scary that I don't speak to some of the people for years,
Mhm.
but I know what's going on in their lives
Yes.
from their posts. It's like you don't see them. It's like, oh, so actually, it's funny because one of the girls that is on years with me for on Facebook, she walks by me on a street and she won't recognize me. She
Wow.
won't recognize me, and I was like, I was about to say hi, but then she was rushing. I'm thinking, I'm not gonna stop her on the street. And recently, she asked me for advice. Are we going on vacation where you went? What do you think we should see it? And I'm thinking, like, you literally 2 days ago, you walked by me. You don't even know who I am, but you asking me for advice. This is becoming like a little scary. But the last term,
Okay.
gaslighting. I
Oh,
start I start actually adopting that into my vocabulary. So
yeah.
originated from 1938 play.
It's a
It's
yeah, and it
quite
became a
good.
movie too.
Wow.
Yeah.
So gaslighting, it's a form of psychological manipulation. The manipulator makes you doubt your own sanity, memory, or perception of reality.
Yep.
Gaslighting may deny saying something you clearly remember. They might
Yeah.
twist your words and call you too sensitive. My God, I just want to say a few names right now. Um, this insidious tactic erodes your self esteem. As a result, you become more dependent on the manipulator, so recognizing it is crucial. Yes, it's
Yeah.
a
And
lot of.
it's also a way to destroy your like your defense against this person was, I know they did that bad thing to me and I know this was their intention when they did it, but then they're going to recount it to you as if, one, that wasn't their intention, that's not what they intended to do, and two, you're thinking it's way worse than it was, it wasn't that bad, so they tried to play it down. This is why videos video cameras are on your phone, people. If they are crazy and they're acting crazy and they love to act crazy, turn on your video because I'm sorry, they're doing, or even if it's just audio, because I have been gaslighted and told someone never said this and they didn't do that. And what are you talking about? Oh, whoever remembers what happened? What go? No, 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 no. I remember. And the elephant never forgets. Oh, you sent me on a
I had actually someone stupid enough to write it to me, and then
oh
they told me, and they told me, oh no, no, that's not what that person is
yeah,
just passionate
yeah.
about certain subject, and you are taking that so wrong. That's on you. You taking this
Yeah.
that way. That's on
Yeah.
you. Oh, okay
It's on
then.
you.
That will be on me.
Yeah,
No
that's right.
problem.
That's right.
No
Someone
problem.
wrote me an email, and it was a whole thing about what had happened, like in their mind, what had happened. And then there's all these other, what we would call characterizations of what supposedly I was feeling and what supposedly they were feeling, like they were inside me and it was amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And then I wrote back, I was like, the only reason why you are talking about this and disturbed about it is because you know that if I were to ever play the tape for someone or let someone else know that this was happening,
Yeah.
you would be upset because you're going out into the world and telling people this story that you put here in this email, but the true story is a completely different thing. So it's very interesting to see the
Yes.
word gaslighting and be like,
Well,
oh,
they're
okay,
trying to
that's it.
manipulate it to act certain
It's
ways. So you could
exactly what
go
it is. Yeah,
crazy and they will drop certain things. Oh,
yeah,
you are afraid of me, of this. Like,
yeah.
okay, if that's what's gonna make you sleep better at night, go
Go
ahead and
ahead.
go that way.
And
See,
and
when
just
I know who I am, I don't need to prove it to anybody of
yeah.
that they are wrong. I know who I am. They are not important enough to prove it.
We're getting all specific and
We can
personal
be
right
quite
now.
specific, but anyhow, very good, very good. Now I'm so educated about today's
The
love
new
language.
word.
I'm
Yeah.
just blessed that my husband and I we are not from that generation that we don't have
I
to
have to put up
use
with some of these words. There are so
them.
many words like this, though. Ladies and gentlemen, if you know of some and you would like to tell us them, you can send it to us in the email at mailbag at love, death, and taxes. Oh, hold on. Let me get that banner so I can put it up, right? You guys don't even know that that's what I do, right? I have to actually come over here and put this up and let people know about it. But if you you have like a new word that's like weird or you've experienced it and you want to tell us about it, please send us some email at mailbag at lovedeathandtaxes.com so we can talk about those because I think this could be a secondary or a tertiary show, but I feel like Agnes and I may not know all the words, or there may be nuance to some of these things that we don't necessarily understand. Like situationship, I thought it was one thing coming into this show, and now it's completely, opened my mind to being something else. I completely forgot about the hoeing of that guy, like sleeping on the people's in the couch, and say, "Yeah, I'm in love with you." As long as I can
So now
sleep
you
on
can
you.
get now he can get a bed instead of couch and breakfast.
Fantastic. All right, so ladies and gents, this has been Love, Death, and Taxes. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you didn't, send the messages to Agnes, not me. This was all her idea.
Oh goodness gracious!
All
Okay.
right, and by the way, we have a book out. It is called So You Think You Are Ready to Be Married. You can get it anywhere audiobooks are sold or physical copies of books are sold. I think you'll love it. Check it out is it at Barnes and Noble yet? Or is it just
No,
Amazon?
it's going to be by the end of November. But right now, it's on Amazon.com. We also have another book that is already
Yes.
on sale as well,
Mhm.
which is called Heart in Chains: How to Break from Toxic Bonds, which is quite interesting. And also another book, Actual Solution to Your Tax Problems,
Right, right, right.
Secrets of Retired Tax Pro. So we have three books that are out there. All three are on all the places where audiobooks are available, and paperback and ebooks on Amazon.com. By the end of November, they're going to be Barnes and Nobles as well. Um,
Wow.
the book the tax book is only in English. The other two books are also in Polish, so also in different forms: ebook, paperback, and um audiobooks as well. So
All right.
by the end of the year we're gonna have my memoir coming out. It's
Yes, yes.
almost done and
Oh,
ready.
I thought you were going to say $1 million, but okay, that will
Well, that
settle for
too, that
you.
too, that too, absolutely. So, we I can't wait. I can't wait. And I already start working on a new project, which going to start
Nice.
working on for after New Year, but that's another thing. So yes, please look us up. Go to Amazon.com, and we. You can also go to agnesamasano.com, and we're gonna have shortly all the information on that website
That you
as
can
well.
take a look at. Absolutely. All right. So, ladies and gents, I hope to see you soon. Woo! It's been a wicked 2 weeks. I hope everybody out there is enjoying themselves. And now that the summer is over, this is the last weekend of the summer, the last official weekend of the summer. I hope you enjoy and hope to see you soon. All right. Take care.
Bye bye.